Hello and welcome to another episode. Today I'm super excited. We are going to look into, can anybody change? Hmm. Before we even go into this topic, I want to let you know that I have created a course which will launch by end of September. You will receive shortly more information about this one. And it's about meeting yourself fully, expressing yourself in an authentic way, which is not only going to make you more happy from inside out, it's also going to help you to release the old, okay? To release what needs to go, what isn't serving you anymore. Now, I've created this course based on the clients who come to me, who have all the time kind of the same patterns they follow. And I could see that, hey, here's something that we all have in common. Why don't we create a course that is helping them to do the work, the emotional work we need to do in order to break out of those thinking processes, of those feelings that we keep repeating, okay? And I created this course based on what I've experienced myself and what my clients have experienced. And so this course will help you in an authentic way to express yourself fully. If you want to know anything more about that, then keep waiting. There will be soon a launch. And with this, keep your eyes open. And I would actually already say, my name is Patricia. I'm a certified life coach. And if you're new on this channel, then I'm super happy that you're here with me. Now, I do share weekly tips and guidance on what you can do to express yourself fully, as you just saw on this course. Now, this video or this YouTube channel is here to share our journey and to share our healing journey on how to feel ourselves fully, okay? Express ourselves fully and therefore get really into the life we desire and not holding ourselves back based on fear or based on a belief that is holding us back. And coaching is doing exactly this. So if you're even looking for a one-on-one coaching, then have a look into the description box, as there you find all the information about how to work with me in person, okay? So I would say, let's get into the topic. Now, this is a question that came to me, and it was in a very vulnerable place where I could tell that that person was sharing this because it was about himself. He wanted to know for himself, can I actually change? Can I change even though I followed some kind of pattern, some kind of system, some kind of beliefs from a very, very young age until today? And can I change that? Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. It's not about no, and it's not a yes. Only you can decide if it's a yes or a hell no for you, okay? I like to work with clients who have a hell yes, okay? I want to change, hell yes, okay? It's not about changing you or trying to put you in some kind of box. It's about, do you want to express yourself freely? Well, if you do want to do that, then you gotta clear out some stuff. You gotta clear out what is holding you back. Did you ever realize that you were holding yourself back because you thought, I cannot do this or I cannot do that? And then questioned yourself why I cannot do that? Did you ever observe yourself why you hold yourself back? Why you follow a certain rule? Why you have certain beliefs around something? Did you ever question your perspective? See, there is so many things we have to talk about in this video, and we have only a very limited time. So I try to cover as much as I can. I believe that when you are asking this question for someone else, then that's not the video for you. Okay? The question should always come if you are ready to change. Am I ready to change? Yes. Is the other person ready to change? You don't know. And it's not up to you. So if you want someone to change because you changed and now you're trying to convince someone else, that isn't possible. You can show them how you live now, but it's not on you to do the work for someone else. And so if you think that you're waiting, because there was a question from this person, trying to wait until that person changed because then we could live happily ever after. And I believe that is an approach that may go really wrong, okay? Because the core understanding is that not everyone is going on to this road. And it's free to each and everyone to really discover ourselves, to discover who we really are. Not everyone wants to see that. Not everyone is ready, and not everyone sees this time right now is the time for them. And I believe it's free to say, I don't want to do that. And it's also free for you to say, okay, then I'm leaving because it's not good for me, you see? So waiting for someone else to change, that may be a wrong question. But if you're asking, can you change? Everyone can change. If it's a hell yes. If it is a, I do want to change. Like the way how I live right now is not serving me. I need to make a change. And in order to change, you need to start to discover yourself. Discover what you really want in life. Discover why you feel in pain, why you feel suffer all the time, or why you are suffering. See, those questions are fundamental questions. They are not fun, okay? They are not fun. And so, because we are questioning ourselves in such a deep way, that takes a lot from a human to say, yeah, I want to. Now you can say that. You can say, hey, I'm in. Yeah. You will see that as soon as you start, you will see changes for yourself. What you also will see is that there will be fallbacks, you see, because you have actually programmed yourself a certain way with the system we have here, with society we have. You are programmed a certain way. Nevertheless, it's not that you cannot change that. It's the awareness that is actually going to change it. Because the soon you are aware of how you do things, how you react, when you react, when you have this little clench, okay, this little, here I found it, then you know, now I have two options. Either way, I can choose to stick with my old behavior, or I can choose to start something new. And that's the scariest thing ever. Because the new thing, you have no clue how that's gonna go. You have no idea. You don't know. So you need to build a self-trust in yourself. And that needs to be built. Okay? You start to build trust within yourself that what you're doing is in your best interest. And for that, actually, you need to build some trust. And so it may go wrong in the first times, and maybe even now, Sometimes we repeat patterns, even though we know, we are aware it's that hard. We repeat patterns. I just catch myself yesterday. I was so this close to do something right again, the same time I used to do it. And I would do it again. And then I was like, wait a second. Isn't this how I thought last time I would react differently? See, first of all, I was really pissed. I was pissed at myself. I was like, how's it possible I did the same thing again, right? I reacted the same again. And then I saw, okay, I didn't react it yet. So I still have the option. And that's the cool part, because you actually get chances, right? There's no one, there's a couple of chances to do it right. And so I chose to do it differently. And that's exactly what I mean. See, everyone can change, but the level of how you change may be also different for everyone. Not everyone wants to do such a deep self-discovery, because it's hard to face yourself. It's hard to see your painful and suffering side and why you behave a certain way, and understand where is this all coming from. And in addition, then, not to blame everyone outside, because you already lived a certain period after this scheme, after this kind of belief and this mindset. And it's hard, because you see all of that, you see what you created, and it may not make you happy. So the process of healing and of self-discovery and feeling complete here, feeling the heart, feeling what you really want to do in life, that isn't easy. It's actually really hard. It's really hard because you see and you start to understand where you're coming from. So it's a very compassionate work. It's a very, you will involve in every single area of your life, because self-discovery isn't only about doing the inner work and then, doing some yoga and doing some meditation and no, it's actually practicing first, for example, with me as a coach, practice what we will do the next time those situations come up. What will we do? How will you react? What is the plan? Having a plan. And then it's on you to actually integrate those practices in the daily life. Changing your belief goes over time. Changing your beliefs and thoughts and emotions takes time. But it's so much better than staying in a miserable place, in my opinion. It's about learning to see yourself fully. Seeing yourself on such a beautiful way where you feel, hey, my life is awesome. Now, after you have done this work, it's not over. It will continue. Okay, there is no, I'm done. Hey, I did my school now, I'm done. Goodbye. Nope. This is a lifelong training. But it's not that you're not doing that now. You're just doing it on an autopilot, which is, in my eyes, even worse, because you're doing something you don't even like and you're not even aware of it. See, You're not aware that you have certain beliefs. You're not aware that how you do things have an impact in your daily life because you think, yeah, it's just something really small. It's the understanding that whatever we do has an impact on our life. It's what we create has an impact in our life. If you are aware of it or not, doesn't really matter. Now, wouldn't you rather be aware of what you create instead of closing your eyes and walking like this? Doesn't that suck? In my opinion, that really sucks. I wouldn't want to do that because I believe that it's in my control how I live my life. See, I used to feel and believe, or having a belief, that I need to be like this or like that to be accepted from outside, realizing that I was really hating myself for doing that. And yet, do you really believe that I knew that consciously? No, I didn't. And see, that's the point. How do you want to change if you are not aware of it? Now the question goes back to where we started. Why would you change if you don't see that something is missing? Why would anyone change if they don't see that for them is something missing? And that is something that everyone, each and every one of us, needs to feel by ourselves. We cannot outsource this question. You cannot change anyone else except yourself. You're responsible for yourself. You are responsible for your own life, for how you feel, how you think, how you behave. That is all in your control. It's in your control to understand that you are not your thoughts, you're not your beliefs. That's not who you are. But you create a story around who you are. And so is this really how you want to see yourself? It's about getting to know yourself, because that way is actually going to free yourself. You don't need to pretend anymore to be someone you're not, because you already know who you are. Self-discovery is about letting everything be, everything you are, let it be. When I hear, oh, this person is so shy, and low battery, we have to stop soon. When I see that people ask me, so this person is really shy over there, and they want that they improve. I'm like, why do you think that your way is better than theirs? Why do you put yourself in such a high place that you know better than that person? You don't know. Who are you to say you know better? You don't know. It's because you believe that you need to be a certain way. It's a belief that is behind that whole thing, that whole idea of you need to be this or that. But every single human being, I believe what humans really want is to be themselves, to feel themselves. But not everyone is ready to pay the price, to do the work, to start. And that's okay. See. That's not everyone can do that, and not everyone has to do that. It's not a mandatory thing in life. But I felt strongly connected to do that. That's why I became a coach. That's why I started this channel for. So let me know in the comment section if this actually has given you some kind of glimpse where you're like, huh, maybe I can change too. Let's see where I can start. I want to know from you guys, what is it that would make you happy from deep inside here? What is it that you can do today to have a cool and nice impact on tomorrow? I see you next week. Bye.